Welcome to Sylvia Stingray. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sylvia, your Yuri Manhwa translator. Hey guys, good morning. Let me present you the new chapter of Song Beyond the World, or Fuge Across the World, chapter 83. So here it is. Let's read the story. The boss said, I also care for you. Keyunji, suddenly she was blushing after hearing what he said. Now, look at her. She was really smiling. Well, probably she really liked what you said to her right now. The boss, she is also smiling and said to her, finally, you can laugh. Well, it was right. Well, the two of them are really happy. Take back what you said, no problem. Someone pick the nose on the face, say something else. Now, Gyunji, she becomes silent. Well, maybe she was really thinking something. Right now, she really can't believe that. The two of them have a tacit understanding. Well, the boss seems to be looking at hers. Probably she was waiting for her answer. But right now, Gyunji said to her, I can I hug you? Gyunji said to the boss. But right now, they looking at each other. No one's speaking. Probably waiting for each other to move forward, but right now, she was going to hug her. Oh, this is the first, right? Since she really took the initiative to hug her tightly, well, Gyunji, suddenly she becomes surprised. She didn't expect that the boss will really hug her when she asking her. Now, how? How she suddenly took the initiative to hug Gyunji. She was still in puzzle. Also, she was smiling, cause it was really great. Finally, the two of them are really understand each other. A tacit understanding is really key on any relationship. And Gyunji, she hugged her back tightly. Sting, this is really getting better, right? Since the two of them are already expressing their feelings, they both hug tightly. Probably Gyunji. Still, she really can't believe about this. You're so silly. Why don't you ask me if there's anyone I like? Boss said to her. Well, of course. But now, the boss said, sure enough, the head is not right. Oh, that was really funny, right? On the next day, it was early in the morning that Jiangshu and Xiaoying is going to the orphanage together with Chunling. Since the three of them are in the car, everyone seems to be silent, especially Chunling. Maybe the kid, she was really afraid that she will be get separated by Yangshu and Xiaoying. Yangshu said, Chunling, are you a little unhappy? Well, Chunling, after I went there, I will never see you and Sister Xiaoying again. She was really sad because she think to herself that she cannot see Yangshu and Xiaoying in the future. You're worried about this? Of course not. You study hard? Well, definitely. Now Chunling, she already lifted her spirit and said, a good friend. Since Chunling don't understand what's happening, of course, Yangshu said, well, Xiaoying, she got really surprised and said, oops. Now, is she going to explain to her? You will understand this when you grow up. Well, Chunling said, oh, Lin, now Chunling will be handed over to you. I will watch her to relax in front of the other children. She should really familiar after all. No matter what happens to her in the future, you can always contact me. Don't worry, we are basically the little girls here. Now, Yangshu is looking at the dean. Does the nursing home only accept girls? Nursing home accepts all children, but right now, who would abandon boys? It was also adopted soon, so Yangshu knows that. What? No one wants to adopt a girl? Yangshu, she really got surprised about this. Girls are basically abandoned and usually no one's to adopt. Dean said to Yangchu. Now Yangchu, realizing something, he can give birth to a boy to inherit the family business. Yangchu, she was thinking about the fuss. In the future, Pi Xingtang will go to Yangchu. Well, it really makes sense, right? Care for Xiaoshu will be divided in half. Don't mention this again. Yangchu suddenly, she was listening outside. Shenghe, brother, relative seems to be persuading her father. Now, look at her. She was really serious on listening. But right now, after remembering that, well, it was really clear. She seems to be in trance. Yangchu suddenly realized, Dean, I thought about it. The books must be read. Well, definitely she was right. Not only the voice, I could donate more and used to find a good teacher. Well, of course, she really want to help the children, especially right now. In the future, the girls will only get married and help children and often go back and forth. So I wish they have more option. After hearing this, of course, the dean, suddenly, she becomes surprised. This is really great and she must be really thankful for Yangchu. The dean holds Yangchu's hand. She was really grateful about this. Yangchu's kindness is really too far from this. I will do it for the kids, the director said to Yangchu. But for Yangchu at this moment, Dean, it's easier to make money than to contribute. Don't be so polite. Well, Yangchu, she's really great about this. We still have something to do, so we won't delay the dean's time, Yangchu said to the dean. Well, finally, the two of them are leaving right now, making the dean in trance. Well, probably, she really can't believe what's happening. Right now, you're so relieved. So it turns out this girl, well, she really changed her mind about Yangchu. Probably, she should really change about this. Xiaoyi, did you admit that? You misunderstand Yangchu and Binsitang. Xiaoyi said, well, since they know Yangchu and she is really a good person, I should be grateful for the life and kindness. Now, everything seems to be well, and with the same woman slightly, right? Let's be more tolerant to each other. Well, okay, my belly is so big. Ha ha. Now, the dean is laughing hard. Hey guys, thanks for supporting membership. Thank you for joining membership today. Dayang Norsurfa, G. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Membership is already open. For those who want to support, you can support me by joining the membership or you can directly support me via Ko-Fi. Thank you, bye.